Hi, my name is Alan Grimm, and I have prepared a research paper and this presentation about whistleblowers in the business world and also those involved in the healthcare industry. Although the two fronts for the topics will seem very different, one is hospitals, businesses, clinics, doctors' offices. Some of the same activity occurs, and the whistleblowers go through a similar experience in revealing the information that they have found. Whistleblowing is a result of most times fraudulent activity. There are many years behind fraudulent schemes and activity that requires a certain amount of collusion. Oftentimes this comes from upper management, executive level. They collude and develop a scheme, and they benefit directly from that, and most times that benefit is financially. When a whistleblower approaches a superior about a possible issue that they think there may be fraud or some other problem going on, if that manager is part of the collusion process, then the complaint is diffused, and oftentimes to protect them and their partners in their scheme, they will retaliate against that employee. Retaliation comes in a variety of forms. Sometimes it is a direct firing. Other times it is an exclusion from business activities or a demotion. Sometimes the executives and managers make it so miserable for the person to be there that it drives them to look for other employment. And when that threat leaves, then the managers can go on with their collusion and their fraud. Steps of a whistleblower need to be remembered that blowing the whistle shouldn't just happen as a natural instinct and a natural reaction. A person needs to weigh all their options if they are not being listened to by their superiors. And if whistleblowing is the last step, that person needs to take steps to protect themselves financially. Much research has been done about whistleblowers and what they go through after they blow the whistle, and too often they are not able to return to work in the field that they have been in for so many years, because they are already labeled as a person that is going to destroy the company. Unfortunately, that's not true. Whistleblowers are people with high morals, and they're very honest people, and they have high levels of integrity, but unfortunately they are labeled as basically a troublemaker. The biggest thing that can be done that has been found through research and also by those in the business world, that the internal reporting of fraud needs to be of utmost priority. There needs to be a code of ethics, and along with those code of ethics there need to be associated consequences. Sometimes this is difficult to do because consequences are given unequally. If a manager messes up, then the punishment isn't as big as if a line worker messes up in regarding ethics, and the best way to prevent that is to have an independent person or group of people or company contracted to take care of that, make sure that the rules are being followed and that consequences are carried out equally no matter the person or the position or standing they have in the company. Another very, very important thing that businesses and health clinics and hospitals, doctors' offices, and this even relates to schools, other organizations, governments, one of the biggest things that can happen is the tone at the top being proper, that the upper level managers and the executives are setting that example of being ethical and making good decisions, being honest, being people of integrity, and showing all that work under them that that is what is expected at that place of work. And by doing those things, the likelihood of fraud will be diminished, and therefore the whistle will not need to be blown because there is nothing going on that is wrong to report. So as complaints come, the complaints need to be taken seriously. They need to be looked at and examined for their validity, because although financial rewards do come, unfortunately there are very few people that would blow the whistle only for that reason. But it's a big deal. Most people blow the whistle in hopes of relieving themselves of their freedom, and in doing so they only find themselves trapped in between a place where they would like to be and where they can no longer reside. So managers need to help protect integrity and honesty, and they can do that by being the best example for all that work under them. Thank you.